Hello, this will be an introduction on how to link GitHub Desktop into Unity so that you can commit your changes from Unity into a repository and to the cloud. So starting off with downloading GitHub Desktop, you can go to this website, click Download for Windows, and once it's done downloading, you can press on it and install it. Once it's open, you can go to File, Options, and sign into github.com, and continue with browser. Over here, you'll click your account that you want to use, sign in, continue. If you don't have an account, just create one really quickly. Once that's done, you can ensure that you're signed in right here. Once you're done doing that, you can start up Unity. So you're just going to create a new project. It's important to click your editor version. I like using version 6. And then your project name. I'm going to call this linking to GitHub, and then choosing a location. Call it projects, and then put it right there. And then create the project. This may take a little bit as Unity takes forever to load, so just wait it out. Once Unity is done loading, you can minimize it and then go to github.com. Here you're going to go to your profile, click on repositories and new. Here you're going to name your repository, so linking to GitHub. Then really important, you're going to want to select Unity for the gitignore. If you don't do this, then your commits will commit all of the files, including the metadata for Unity, which is massive and it won't work. Click create repository, and then you have your repository. So if you successfully linked your GitHub to your GitHub desktop, you can go to File, Clone Repository, and you're going to find the repository you made in github.com. And in local path, you're going to click Choose, and you're going to find the file that you made with Unity. So this is the Unity projects folder. What I like to do is next to it, I create a new folder, call it repo, linking to GitHub, or whatever the name is of your thing, and select that and click Clone. Now, importantly, you're going to want to open Unity and then close it. I already did that, so close out Unity. Then you're going to go to your files, go back to that folder, and then you want to grab all of the Unity files, and you're just going to shove them. You're going to go into the repo, then into the gitignore. And then you're going to copy everything in the assets and its siblings folders, and you're just going to shove that in here. Make sure Git and gitignore are in here with the assets folder. Once that's done, you can go ahead and close everything out. Then here you'll have your files update. So you can do your initial commit, and this will commit all of your Unity files into github.com. To make sure everything works, open up Unity Hub. Then if you try to open your folder project, it won't work, so you're going to need to remove it and then add it back in. So you're going to go into here, go into the repo, and then find the folder with the assets as its child folder, and you're going to click on that and open that. This will open up the github.com and GitHub Desktop linked files. And if you want to push your files over to the cloud, you click push. Once it's completed its push, if you refresh the github.com, your files will be in here. Alright, now we can open Unity, and any changes we make here, so say if I create a cube or a sphere or whatever, right, there's my sphere, and I save it, go to GitHub, it'll show up here, and I can commit these. Say first commit sphere, right, and push it to the cloud. That'll have worked, and I can view my recent commits. Boom, there it is right there. So that's how to link GitHub to Unity using GitHub Desktop. Thank you for watching.